Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Pool. I hope you all like and follow the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Scorekeeping.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federic Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Shark Stream. This is Brian in the booth. We're bringing you a live list match tonight between Mike Papa in the number 7 spot and Jason Cornelio in the number 8 spot. Playing on table 8, so we got the tight pockets. Definitely on the Gold Crown 7 here at the Brunswick Arena, Yale Billiards. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and turn on notifications if you want to know when we're going live. All right, so we got the first break. It looks like, I think that's Mike. Nope, Mike has no watch. So it's going to be a push out from Jason Cornelio. There's Mike. Coming to the table. Got a little bit of traffic on table 7. And again, I just want to let everybody know, if you guys haven't been catching up with the news, our guy, Lucas Fricasso Werner, took down his very first WNT 9-ball event this weekend at Rax Billiards in West Hempstead, New York. Congratulations to Lucas Fricasso Werner for defeating Naoki Oya in the finals. 13-10, I believe, was the final score. And it might have been 11. But very convincing finish there. They were neck and neck the whole way. 7-7, 8-8, 9-9, all that good stuff. And then Lucas got a break and run, a golden break, and then another break and run, if I recall correctly. So big congratulations for... Look at that shot right there. 2-rail kick right into the corner. Just like that. Didn't get quite set up on the 2, but when you're playing a shot like that, you don't necessarily expect position. Yeah, it's pretty cool, though. I got to say, I'm looking forward to it. I thought Lucas was going to be here tonight. I could congratulate him in person, but I also found some of the social media posts out there, and I'm looking at you, Dominic. It's like he was up 12-10, and I believe Dominic sent him something to the effect of congratulations on your second place finish. Here's my Zelle. Here's my Venmo, PayPal. didn't even have the money in his pocket yet, and they were already looking out for him. But yeah, congratulations, Lucas Fracasso Werner, for winning his first WNT championship. Hopefully it will not be his last. And it puts him in solid position for the Moscone Cup coming up this year. So it's back in the United States, if I remember correctly. Yes. And if he qualifies, well, you can bet that the Team Sharkstream boom bus is going to be in the parking lot having ourselves a grand old time. But back to the matter at hand. We're sitting here on table 8 looking at pro list match. Mike Papa and Jason Cornelio fighting for the number 7 spot. Yeah, let me know how I sound. Oh, this is my first time in the booth with the new sound equipment. I got the microphone right up here next to my face, so hopefully you guys can hear me clearly and the new sound equipment's working properly. If I sound distorted or anything else, I'll go back and listen to it, but just a curiosity. I installed this equipment about 10 days ago, and this is my first time actually getting to sit here and play around with it a little bit, so we'll make sure it works pretty good. Papa, is he thinking about this 4-9 combo, or is he thinking about sticking? I tried for the safety, didn't quite get there. No rail, ball in hand. I'm glad it sounds good. I got to send a big shout out to my friend Frank Tomaselli. He's a childhood friend of my brother's, and he came in here, got us all straightened out on the brand new mics, the brand new boom arms, I guess, the Rodecaster boom arms, and the Rodecaster Pro 2 soundboard. That hopefully everything sounds the way it's supposed to. We worked real hard on trying to make sure that we keep evolving the Shark Stream, making sure it's just as professional as any other stream out there. Went for the cross side shot, didn't get there, and he might have leaked out a little bit. Oh, and I'm looking at this overhead. Yeah, that's buried in the pocket. There's a chance, maybe a little masse will get that 4-ball home. But then you still got to deal with that 5-ball. Oh, he went for the rail first shot, just came a little wide. That's going to bring ball in hand for Jason. Still not out of the woods, though. Look at this setup. 5-ball might be able to make it into the corner. And where do you go with the 6? I'm on the wrong screen. Here we go. Sorry. So if 5-ball goes here, you might want to leave it around this spot. Get the 6-ball side. Best guess. He's going behind. All right, that's another idea. He could actually do one of two things here: try to pocket the 5 and run the cue past the 6, or just stick him on the 7 hard. Went for the pocket, got there, and now he's in a little trouble. I like this. I'm feathering the 6-ball here and calling the 9. Because what'll happen is if he feathers the 6-ball and calls the 9, 6-ball will want to bounce up into no man's land here. So you got your built-in safety, and the 9 has a chance. Got a little too full on the 9, and now he left the 6 out in open territory. Can't tell whether or not that 8-ball is blocked. Scary, not gonna lie. Pounds the 6 into the corner. Now he's gonna have to deal with the 7. Oof, it's gonna be a tough out no matter what. I don't think that 8 goes by the 9, but actually from this angle it looks like it might. A rattle there. That 8 does go by, then Jason's in great shape here. Should be able to pull the cue up the table. Get lined up on the 8 pretty straight. Draw back for the 9 in the same pocket. Just like that. Doesn't even make him shoot it. That's kind of a gimme. Not in the booth. Oh, there we go. All right, so there's me. Sexy as I want to be. Brand new boom mics. I'll take the mic out of the way for a second. You can see the new soundboard. That's what we're looking at right now, and it's a huge. Very exciting. Yeah. Pockets are as unforgiving as my ex. Yeah, that's interesting. I got to be honest. I've been playing with my buddy James, as most of you guys who podcast here or the stream. I like to play pretty much every day from 3:30 to 5:30 with a good buddy of mine, and he's been bringing what I call the torture devices to the pool hall. Which the torture device is basically a pocket reducer that reduces the size of a pocket by a full inch. There's these little green things with arms on them. If you go on my Facebook or a couple other places, you might be able to see what I'm talking about. So that makes the regular tables that are 4.5-inch corners and 5-inch sides, turns that into 3.5-inch corners and 4-inch sides. Today we were playing on this table because it was the only one open, and I gotta be honest. After playing with those pocket reducers, table 8's pockets felt like buckets. They're a half-inch bigger, and they didn't have that rubber grippy feeling to them. So I was firing them in like it was nothing. So, but yeah. In reality, though, you still have to come correct when you play with these pockets. They are custom built by Brunswick to be 4-inch corners, and you can actually see if you look closely on your screen how much those rails overlap the actual plastic inside the pockets. I'll tell you what I'm looking at right now. Like if I was to go to the overhead, you can actually see like the regular pockets. I'm going to draw little lines here on the side. That's what they're supposed to look like, and that's what the rest of the tables in the house look like. So these things are really, really tight. You got to give them respect. All right, pockets the 1. Now he's got to look at this 2-ball. I don't see any other play but safety here, but Mike's got in mind. Tap it behind the 4. Gave him a piece, though. Not quite safe. Looks like the safe's coming right back at him. I'll tell you another thing. If you guys ever do come to Yale, he snipped the 4. Oh, that was unfortunate. But if you guys ever come to the Yale Billiards Brunswick, make sure you book a little bit of time on this table, because if you want to really feel what these players are feeling, that's the only way to do it. I mean, the other 7 Gold Crown 7s, beautiful tables, don't get me wrong. And comparatively speaking, they're still tighter than your average table, but they're not quite as tight as this one. And in about 5 weeks, we're going to be getting 8 more Gold Crown 7s. Is it 5 weeks? I think it's almost April 1st. Yeah, mid-June. Actually, late June, so 8 weeks. I'm going to do math. Yeah, late June, early July, we're going to be getting the other 8 Gold Crown 7s in the back to replace our existing Gold Crown 3s. And then on July 16th through July 19th, we're going to be hosting another WNT ranking event. And Lucas Fracasso Werner is going to be here. This is his home hall. So he's going to be competing for that WNT McDermott Open as well. Hoping to get some more Mosconi points. And we're going to have a lot of great pros here. If you're interested in group rates at the Courtyard Marriott, make sure you reach out to Bobby Hilton or Lisa Zunge. She's our... Bobby's the owner, Lisa's the boss. So if you want to reach out to either of them, they can give you whatever coupon code or information you need if you want to book a hotel for that July 16th through July 19th. And I do suggest you book them soon if you want to come watch or if you want to come attend. Still some spots open. There are also going to be some more qualifiers coming up. We've been running a qualifier at least once a weekend for the most part, usually on a Saturday afternoon, evening. $50 gets you in. 8 spots means there's 1 entry into the McDermott available. 16 spots means there's 2. We've already filled, I think, at least 5 spots for the McDermott Open using these qualifiers. So if you're interested, and you might not be the 700 Fargo or 800 Fargo, and let's be honest, I'm not. But if you want to try to get in a little bit cheaper than the $400 entry fee for the Open, it's a good experience. You're dead money. There's going to be some killers here, but you will have a story to tell. So if you're interested in coming to the McDermott Open here at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena, make sure you reach out to Bobby Hilton or Lisa Zunge. But let's focus. I don't think they are keeping track of the score correctly. Let me go outside real quick, make sure they're using the tablet, because I believe Jason is up 1-0. Be right back. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can tablet. All right, there we go. Much better. Interesting. Digital Pool has the names correct, but it doesn't have the scores. So we're just going to do it our way here in the booth. 1-0 Jason Cornelio with an unexpected bank shot to get perfect position on the 6. Oh, it rolled out a little bit on him. Oh, man, we got to talk to Cliff. I don't think that shot was offline at all. It looked like it should have dropped right in the corner, but I do know that from playing on that table, if you're approaching that corner a little slow, it does tend to roll off the rail a little bit. Mike's not happy with that shot. You can see it right there on his reaction. I don't think he's got a lot of clearance to get in the side. He's going to go all the way, and he makes it. Nice shot. With tight pockets like that, that's a really nice shot. Pool's a little bit behind. All right, we'll have to open a ticket and see if we can figure out what's going on with the template. But we're prepared here at the Sharkstream. And try and cut this in the side, or is he going to try and? Now he feathered it. Now he's going to try and stick him on the 9. It's not going to work. Still not the easiest shot in the world. He's got to play the 7 in the side and go up and down, but he can land pretty much anywhere on the bottom left quadrant of the table and be in pretty good shape for the 9. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you here on the Sharkstream. Make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying our content for tonight. Oh, tried to gun it a little bit to get that solid position on the 9, and a tight 4.5-inch side pocket said no thanks. This is a really touchy shot. If he tries to back off it, it could leave his 7 hanging. If he tries to drain it, he's got to go 3 rails. And I mean, literally left, right, left to get back to the 9. Tough call. Patience, discipline, part of valor there. I think that was the right call. You were looking at a real long odds making that 7 and getting on the 9. He decided and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to make Jason work for this. Going to make him jump. Make him kick. Looks like he's going for the jump. And with any luck, Mike says the 7 will be out in the open. Going straight up and down. Made good contact, but look where he's going to leave it. Mike has a pretty decent look at the 7 in the corner to get around for the 9. Came up a little weird angled, but still very, very makeable. He wanted about another 1.5 foot a roll on that cue ball. Hey, what's up, Cliff? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like I said, it's been a while. We haven't had a lot of list matches ready for you. We're going to be doing some live coverage coming up in not this weekend, but the following weekend, I believe. For the Philadelphia Expo, we have permission to stream 4 tables. So we're going to be bringing you as much live action as we can from Philly. And we're going to bring you as much, Bobby's going to be there. I believe Austin's going to be there. There's going to be some interviews just like last year. We had man on the spot there, Bobby Hilton out there talking to the players. We know Lucas is going to be there, especially coming off his last win. He's going to try and keep that momentum going. So, yeah, if you see Team Sharkstream out there, Team No Sleep, the Boom Bus, all that other stuff, come up and say hi. All right, rack number 3 coming up. Tie game 1-1. Mike Papa and Jason Cornelio fighting for the number 7 spot. Looking like a dry break. Interestingly, they're not using the Taom Max rack, so they're just using an old school triangle. You don't get that wing ball every single time. So you're going to see some entropy, I guess. Looks like the one's buried, so Jason's just going to push. I got a feeling he's getting this one right back. If I was Mike, I think I'd give it back. That one ball is just buried behind the 2. I guess if there's a silver lining, if you find a way to get past the 1 ball and the 2 ball, the 3's a hanger, so then you're off to the races. So is that purple 4 for that matter. But right now, the 1-2 is the big issue. Digital pool caught up. All right, cool. So we'll just leave this on digital pool scores now. And by the way, speaking of digital pool, you see in the bottom, the right-hand corner of your screen says sharkstreamtv.com. For limited time only, we are offering the Sharkstream TV services from Digital Pool all table streaming for free. Probably going to be another month. It definitely is not going to happen when we're doing the McDermott Open, but if you're coming down to Yale Billiards anyway and you want to record your match, all you got to do is walk up to the tablet, enter your name, enter the race, and Digital Pool will record it and live stream it automatically for you. You can go to sharkstreamtv.com to see the live stream. You can also go there to see previous recordings of casual matches like the ones I just mentioned and tournaments that we've had, including the qualifiers that we've been running for the McDermott Open. So check that out, sharkstreamtv.com. And like I said, if you happen to be at Yale Billiards and you want to record your match, that's simple. Yeah, balls have spread out quite a bit now. You just got to find a home for that one ball. And looks like the 3's hanging, the 2's got a pocket, 4's got a pocket. 4 to the 5 could be a little tricky. Gonna make this combo. Gave himself an angle. Good thinking. I don't think combos very often, so in that situation, though, that was the right play. Just got to get to the middle of the table for the 2 angle. And that's exactly what he did. Middle of the table. That's a good practice drill, by the way. Setting up balls on the perimeter and just trying to get the cue ball back to the middle of the table will help your game more than you ever thought. Being able to spot basically the cue ball in the middle opens up pretty much everything. Nice little bit of draw. He's going to try and tap this 3 on the side and miss the 9. So he's going to come up. His ideal shot is this with a little bit of right to get right back to the middle of the table. That's my thought. See where he's putting his Q-tip? From there, getting for the 4 to the 5, got a couple of options. All right. Got a little straighter than I would have been comfortable with. Got a couple of choices here. You can try to do a mad draw stroke, or you can try to go forward with a little bit of, well, probably just forward. He's going low, though. And that's the risk you take when you try to take mad stroke. 4-inch corners are going to say, you got to come correct, buddy. That'll bring Mike back to the table with an off-angle 4. He's trying to figure out if he wants to just sort of try and leave it. I don't think he wants to go around the world here. Ideal landing spot for the cue is probably right there. All right, take your lumps, take your cut shot. Pretty natural position on the 6 if he makes the 5. Kind of pinch that into the rail a little bit, maybe a little overcut. And it's going to sell out pretty hard. That's going to be music for Jason Cornelio. I believe he's got just enough angle. Yep. Get back to the middle of the table for the 6. Ideally, he's going to try and get the cue ball right around here somewhere with enough angle to get to the 7. Oh, he ran it. Now he's got a bit of work to do. Making the 6 in the corner and then getting back to the 7 is going to take a lot of stroke, a lot of follow. Maybe a touch of right. What happens? Now Mike's got a decision. Safe. Go for it. 6-9 combo. Carom, 6-9 carom. Got a couple options. Six up and down for the safety. Trying to get the short rail safe. Didn't quite get there. Jason can probably pocket speed the 6 in the corner and still have enough angle for the 7.
What's up, everybody? Bobby Bohm in the booth with a great shot right there by Cornelio.
He wanted to hit that about a half that speed to get on the 7, but he's still set up pretty good for the 7. The 7 in the side cross.
You might cut this in the corner and come back and forth 2 rails.
That's a risky shot. I did one earlier today. But most my buddy James would just slam this in the side or cross side and then just leave the cue right there. I think that's what he's thinking.
Definitely looking at the bank. going on, everybody? Let's hit that share button. Got a nice list match going on here with two good players. Top 10. Jason Cornelia quickly moving up the list, right, Brian?
He came out of freaking nowhere, man. I got to be honest. I didn't even see his name on the list. And then all of a sudden, he's sitting in the number 8 spot challenging for number 7.
Yeah.
These rails shorten up hard when you hit them that speed. I've noticed I still have. I've been playing since December 27th rounds pretty much every day for 2 hours, and I still haven't gotten it. And how fast you have to hit the ball to get the right angle that you're mentally thinking of. You hit them in there hard, just like we just saw. They shorten up.
Oh, all right. Looks like he left hop a nice shot here. Nice
Natural
one
position if he makes the side, yeah. Up and down.
All right, guys. How do I sound? I got the second microphone on. Let me know how I sound. All right. Jason says you can have it. Mike Papa.
Your position's too good, bro.
Yep.
That's going to bring Mike up 2-1. Jason won the first one.
Mike's a great player. We talk about this all the time, Brian. He's sometimes a little spotty, but when he's on, man, he's real tough to beat.
Yeah, it's hard to get a good read on. I've seen him play several times. We've definitely broadcast several of Mike's matches in the top 10. But I've also seen him play on Masters League on Wednesday.
Believe it or not, though, he was MVP of Masters last season. 13-0.
Yeah, see, dude can shoot.
There's no doubt. I mean, to be 13-0 in our Masters division, that's no joke.
Got no Fargo, got no tournament ranking. He's but he's a 7-9 in the UK.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Definitely he's a mailman and busy guy.
He's a mailman too?
He is a mailman.
Holy crap, we got 2 mailmen.
Yeah.
Dave Andrioli and Mike Papa.
I think Dave retired and he's almost retired.
Dave retired, definitely.
Yep.
See, he's got
close.
He's got his retirement shirt on. But Dave actually just leans right into it. Everybody here calls him the mailman. I didn't know his name was Dave for a while.
It was kind of a crappy break.
Yeah, that did not open up very well. I'm surprised they're not using.
Yeah, me too. We had a beautiful Taom Max rack, which everybody loves. I don't know why they're not using it, but preference, you know what I mean?
Well, the players usually agree ahead of time on what they're going to use, so not surprised.
You could definitely put this one between the 2-8, play it safe. Got to watch the cue ball. Don't want to go too close to the corner.
Hey, bumped it. All right, well, that's actually going to be good. You got the whole, offensive line right there, the 6-3-9.
Yeah, but he hit it too hard.
I'm guessing it creeped out a little bit.
Still over ball. Going to be kind of close.
Both points. We had more than enough room to get to the pocket. But look at this layout. I mean, I'm going to just go ahead and give a nod to Bobby Hunt. There's no future in this rack. The 3 is buried between the 6
What about a 3-9 somewhere?
A 3-9 where? Off the 8 into the corner?
Maybe, yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I guess it's possible. Oh, Bobby Hunt. Hang on. Cliff, are you for real? Last time I had Bobby Hunt in the booth, he told me he worked 3.
How about that shot?
Okay, never mind. How else do you play this shot?
I was thinking I'd play it the same way. Why not?
3 rails on the side. I mean,
rails on the side.
Right? With position.
Why not?
But yeah, no, last time I talked to Bobby Hunt, he told me he worked for like 3 weeks his entire life. So
I think it was a year or 2.
Was it a year or
Yeah.
2? All right, maybe he was telling tall tales, but I didn't know he was a postman.
Yep.
As far as I knew, he was just a lifetime hustler.
Well, don't forget, he was also in the service.
Oh, that's
For your
true. Yeah,
service.
he went to Vietnam, and he definitely he served his country. He's no slouch when it comes to that kind of stuff. But for the most part, though, Bobby the Legend, he just made his money with a stick.
Like, sizing it up, looking at his measurement. I think he's looking more for a kick and stick here than to try to make.
He wants to hit that 2 full so the cue stays put. Oh, he missed. And he opened it. Yeah, and oof, that was.
4 is still a little bit of a.
4, I think the 4 still got a pocket, though. No, it doesn't.
All right, guys. Anybody out there? How do I sound? This is first time using microphone number 2.
Yeah,
So
both of us in the
sound.
booth at the same time. Yeah, I'll go back and listen to it tomorrow or tonight when I get home. But you sounded pretty good.
You might try to draw this into the 4, kind of break it up a little bit.
I might have to play with the compression settings a little bit so we sound a little more radio DJ style. But look at that side pocket shot. I didn't think it went. I mean, from that angle, that's tough to go into these tight pockets.
I love the safety here. Just stop it
just
right
stick them right there on the 6.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, you want to be frozen, but it's still pretty damn good.
That's going to work out pretty nice.
Yeah.
If he was frozen, then it was just ball in hand automatic. But look where Mike has to hit, though. The side pocket's right where he wants to bounce. And if you come left or right of it, you're going to have to add some English to get there.
And also can definitely carry him and get that cue ball in the pocket. Thanks a lot, Sean. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Again, hit that share button. This is a top 10 list match. I know it's a Tuesday early evening here in the East Coast.
Tuesday early evening. People are still getting their eats on, getting home from work, getting a little, chow in there. But definitely, I hit the like button. Let people know we're back. We've taken a little time off, and I was telling them earlier, we are going to be bringing live coverage Thursday, Friday, Saturday from the Philly Expo. We have access to 4 tables, right?
4 tables. We're going to do at least 4, maybe 5 matches a day.
Yeah.
All high-end quality matches.
Yep.
Top name players.
Absolutely.
Aloysius Yap, Morris Newhausen, FSR, Fran,
just
David.
On Team No Sleep right there. Every single one of them has been in the boom bus.
Yep. Lucas Picasso-Werner, WNT champion.
WNT champion now. You gotta be honest. That's a feather in his cap right there. That's one of those monkeys.
Deal.
Now we just got to get a world title under his belt.
Big deal for sure.
Not just a world 9-ball title, just a world title.
World 8-ball is going on this week, Brian.
Is that right?
This is supposed to be the McDermott Open this week.
Yeah, that's right. We had it scheduled.
The World Open 8-ball.
So is he going?
Lucas is not going to the WPA event. I don't know why he's not going to the WPA event. He's doing I think he's on the road doing a couple hustle sides and maybe another tournament. Not sure. But,
well, he's definitely going to the Expo, right?
Oh yeah, that's Matchroom. He's going from Moscone.
Well, of course, that's his goal. Then that you got to go to every WNT you can. And I'm sure. Let me just ask the question. He's going to be here for the McDermott Open, right? Sponsored by McDermott at his home hall. Let's see if he can get a second WNT title under his belt. That would be amazing.
Well, last year started his good run. He came in 5th in the McDermott. Came in the Expo. Came in 5th there. Came in 2nd in the Beasley Open. So the same events are going on right now, minus the McDermott Open. He just won the event, so he's going to hope to have the same type of run.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling the momentum. I saw your interview with him yesterday, and if you missed it, go back on YouTube. They did a
really good.
You should have given me a heads up. But I'm just saying. Having said that, though, no, he was. You could see the look on his face. He was absolutely pumped.
Absolutely, and you can't get that kind of interview, random from people just winning. It was great to get access to that.
Totally. And he just beat a top player, Naoki Oi, 825 Fargo, for the championship of the In the Box Open. That's amazing, dude.
He was down 2 big matches. The 8-3, I want to say, one match, and then he was down another one. Naoki 5-1, just came back and played fantastic.
Yeah, no, kid's got heart. I'll give him credit.
All right. Cornelio made the shot, but didn't really play any left on that, so he's just kind of taking what he gives him. And now he's got to make this and watch the cue ball come back a couple rails. Go for the safe. I like it.
That's discipline.
That's why he's moved up the ladder so well.
That's why he's in the 8 spot so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to say, you might want to go for. And that's one thing I did notice when I was watching Lucas in the final. He was playing Naoki, and he made a great run on the 1 through 5. Got a little crappy on the 6, but it was makeable. And 22-year-old and 21-year-old Lucas that I knew would not have, or he would have gone for that 6 make. And instead, he actually played a brilliant safe, got ball in hand back, and finished the rack. And you can tell it was just an excellent disciplined decision.
Went for it, didn't get it. Is he going to get lucky?
Nah, he's gonna sell out.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be nice for Cornelio tied up, just one real position. Yeah, he actually safed out Naoki, which
He
is
did.
a
He
major.
3-fouled Naoki.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
That's not just a big deal from being able to safe out a player of that caliber, but also now you're in his
in the finals.
In the finals, yeah. Now you're in his head, and he starts to pull back a little bit. You can tell that Naoki changed his posture a little bit once he got safed out on that rack, and I think that's what ultimately gave Lucas the momentum he needed.
Yeah. Also, Lucas got the golden break. I mean, he got the
golden break on rack 13 or 23 was sick. Like he's at 11 to 10, and he smashes the 9. Right
wow!
And you're just like, okay, now that golden break put him on the hill. That that had to break. You're just like, oh, come on, man.
And then he broke and ran for the set. So
yep. Good stuff, man. There it is. Mike Papa dropping this 9 on the side for a 3-1 lead. Mike? Yeah, now Bobby just stepped out of the box for a little bit, but it was good to talk about Lucas a little bit. Let me know in the comments section. What do you guys think of the In the Box Open out of Rax Billiards, RAXX in West Hempstead, New York? If you guys watched that, Mike DeMarco and Jeremy Jones were doing a lot of the commentary. I was tuned in quite a lot, as you can imagine. So let us know what you thought of that whole setup. I mean, Lucas had some very, very decent comebacks. Let's say he was down and dug it deep, got to the final, and then took it down. It was nice to see this morning. When we saw, Monday morning, when the Matchroom folks out in London were kind of waking up and they're like, "Oh shoot, young American kid won the first title since 2024, and that was Fedor Gorst." So we're happy to have the kid here at Yale Billiards. He does give lessons. If you're interested, let Bobby Hilton know, or Lucas himself. You can message him on Facebook Messenger or whatever. He does do lessons down here, and I see that he's you want to learn from an upcoming pro, that's definitely an option. Yet another dry break. I still don't understand why these fellas are not using the template, but okay, we got a dry break. Jason's got a clean look at the one. Here. Most balls have a pocket. It's a matter of getting that cue ball running around. I mean, that's the thing I took away from watching the coverage this weekend on Tip the Cash was that Lucas. I've seen him down 8-1 in a race to 9 and dig deep. It doesn't have any quit in him, that's for damn sure. And that was evident, I think, in this last tournament. He was down 3, 4, 5 racks in several tournaments or several matches. And found a way to just sort of dig it out. That's what makes a pro right there. All right. We're off to the races, folks. This is kind of the key ball of this rack. You can get that 4 out and make the 5. The rest of the balls are in pretty great shape. But look how far that bridge is. He's almost bridging across the joint. Clap. On the bottom corner. Can't argue with that shot whatsoever. Great shot. Should be able to draw this right up to the middle of the table again. Like I said, folks, you can find a way to get if you can find the way to get the cue ball back into this area every single time, you'll be running racks. Look at the 5 in the corner. As long as he doesn't get stuck on the 7, I'm liking his chances to get this one up to 3-2. draw to get out of the sevens way. Same thing. Ball's going to want to rub here. And if he has the inside English, that's where you want to land. Hector, I agree. He seemed to have a lot more composure and patience. Because sometimes when, especially if he's leading, my personal opinion, your mileage may vary, but if he's leading, sometimes he starts to get into like a shooter's groove as opposed to a disciplined pro's groove, going for long odd shots instead of taking the calculated risks. And I think his decision making, based on what I saw, he knew when to go for it, and he knew when to kind of not throw in the towel. That's not a good description. He knew when to hang back and play the disciplined safety plays. And I think that's what got him the championship, honestly. He kind of slid off a little bit. You could tell he kind of backed off at the last second instead of trying to fire that in the corner and coming back for the 9 in the same corner. Looked like he decelerated as he was coming through that shot. And that took the cue a little bit off target. So Mike's going to have, I don't think, any problem getting rid of these 2 balls. Money. Don't bother. All right, so 4-1 Mike Papa. Jason Cornelio struggling a little bit here. Had a couple of leak shots. Definitely made Mike's journey to defending his number 7 spot. All right, rack number 6 getting underway. Mike Papa at the table getting ready to slap him. Again, they're not using the Taom Max rack, so I don't expect much when it comes to these breaks. All right. What was I just saying? What did I just say? I don't expect much. And then Mike Papa drains 3 balls on the snap. 1, the 6, and the 3. Pretty heavy break he had there, though. Good for him. Is that if he goes for this 2 in the corner, bottom left, there's a good chance that cue is going to bounce into the 5, I think. Real draw on it. Is that a bad miss? Let's see. Yeah, I think. Highway there to travel. Tighten this one. I don't think he's got as much of the 2 as he would like. That 7, I didn't think was in the way, but look at those lines. Hit that with a little low right, and the throw pushed it to the left point. Missed the shot, but he got a little bit fortunate. The 5 ball stayed right where it needed to. All right, I got some good news and bad news for you, Mike. Hit on the kick. Go ball in hand. Ball in hand, 6 to go. Out. Really needs to buckle down, though, and get those last balls. Oh, who misses ball in hand? Sorry, that's a joke that I have with my buddy. Who just missed ball in hand? This guy, and then he, 2 thumbs right at your own chest. Jason seems a little out of sorts here tonight. kind of slow down a little bit, back into that deliberate routine, that rhythm. Coming all the way around. I don't like that position play on that shot. Right speed, looking solid. He's going to get straight. I think that's why he's waving his cue around a little bit. He didn't want to be dead straight. Made it. Gave himself a natural angle to get on the 8. This is still no joke of a shot, man. I gotta be honest, man. Throwing this 7 in the corner and avoiding the side, like the side pocket, coming large on the left. Kind of overcut it a little bit. Big opportunity for Jason here. He's got to get this one. If he goes down 5-1, he's in big trouble. Try and tap this in the side, give himself enough angle on the 8. Kind of overran the 8 a touch, but not bad. If I'm Jason right now, I'm trying to stun the cue ball. Nine in the same pocket. Going around it, and it worked. Be in great. Oh, look at this. No problem. All right, Jason gets one back.
Hey guys, here we go. Rack number 7. Mike Papa with a 4-2 lead. We're going 9 here. Takes a ball. He's himself pretty tough
He made
on the
himself
1.
the 5 ball. The 1 and the 2 have pockets. The 3 is a little iffy. Unless you're thinking 3-9 combo. Mike's got to look at it, though. If he's going to try and bank it, that's one option. But then the cue ball's in no man's land. I like the safety play here a little better. And the 1 to the short rail and then send the cue up. Or you can go 2 rails and hang the 1.
One option.
That's an option. He wanted to stop that 1 ball right around here somewhere.
Where he was going, he might have been going for the make there. Almost.
Yeah, but if you make it, you got no shot on the 2.
Sometimes we decide to make balls.
Got to shoot.
Yeah. Not a pivotal game, but they may be pivotal. It's a big game. You don't want to go down 5-2.
Got to get on that right side of the 3. Tap the table with his cue. Thinking that. A lot of ways to get stuck on that Rune 7 ball. It went. Great leave. Problem. It's easy from
Always easy.
It's always so easy from the booth. All you got to do is just knock this tree down with a little bit of follow. It's see how easy that was?
He's wide open here.
He's got natural position on the 6. Follow, and he should be with a nice angle on the 6 to get to the 7. 8 to the 9 is probably the thing that I'd be more concerned about. Straight across the table for, if he wants to. At the wrong angle. I think he was trying to get up behind it. It worked out though.
He was pointing where he wanted it.
That was the plan, huh? I would have played the 7 on the side, but he's got the 7 in the corner with natural roll to the 8. That was a risky shot. You really need to have your touch dialed in.
It'll be all right here. I think this is very makeable. Run it a little bit, or you can follow it to the rail.
Quarters of the ball and enough angle that he's not going to fall. In fact, I've seen Lucas do this so many times. I question Lucas every once in a while.
I mean the WNT?
The WNT champion. Yeah, no, I question it because he doesn't mind leaving it sitting there on the rail where you only got 40% of the ball to look at with your tip.
Yep.
But he does it constantly, and it works. What do I know, right? All right, 4-3. Back in the hunt, Jason Cornelio getting ready to rock table or rack number 8.
I want to say Jason Cornelio 2 years ago was a 500.
No kidding.
He was an APA 6 playing on the Masters team with Southington.
He's put in some work, I got to say.
Yeah, for sure. He seems like he's doing really well.
Bang, there goes a wing ball. We finally got one wing ball in there, so that must have been a really nice rack. It is rack your own on the list, of course, but you want to make them tight as possible. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. The cloth is, 4 months old. Oh, my goodness. But, so I've been on this table as recently as an hour and a half ago. And, you got to sit there and finagle them a little bit to get them perfectly tight. If you're not using that template, take a minute. As it stands, though, 9 balls blocking hard. What's he doing? Push. The 5 ball on the way of the 2, maybe. 1 ball stuck to the 8. What do you do here? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know where the safe play is here. Maybe feather the 1 behind the 7 in the cue up table. That. Hector, if I had any cash in my pocket right now, I would take that challenge in a heartbeat. I've been fluctuating between 498 and 502 for the last month. But yeah, Tom Shine at 460 something. That's some. We'll just go with. Oh wow! I had to stop for a second. I thought that 1 might drop. It just sort of depends. I got to get in some. Cargo up to where I believe it should be. It's hard to do in just Salotto matches, especially if you're hanging out at the bar before the Salotto match. Just throwing it out there. Right in the middle of the pocket. He should be able to feather this in. Gonna get the cue ball. Past the 3. Didn't quite feather it as much as I thought he would, but it's still good. Got a clean look. Yes, Hector, I understand. You definitely owe me a rematch, but my you know where to find me. You're the one that kind of disappeared for a little. I've been here every day for 2 hours a day. I like my chances. Try and back cut this 3. Right in the bottom left corner. Whole lot of draw. Too much draw. When I walk away from the table and say, well, that was aggressive. Oh, there's Pat Gaudio saying, I'm your Huckleberry. To the late, great Val Kilmer. Absolutely. The 4 a big slap, and it's going to work out. Cue ball's up on the short rail. 4 balls blocked by the 7. Pretty good outcome there. Jason's got his hands full. Gonna have to kick at it. I like trying, like, if I'm playing the kick shot, I'm thinking land it right there, hit the 4 right in the face, send it. The right idea. Then the cue should have stayed still, and the 4 would have gone flying. Sounds like we got some action in the works in the comments section. Hector and Pat. I like that discipline right there. Push the 4 up table, get some leverage on this, or some coverage on the 7. Right in the way, so that's going to have to be a kick shot. The 4 ball about 9 inches off the rail. That makes it a lot smaller. Small enough. Hit that one right in the face. Left the cue. Kick and stick. Complete. Check mark. Nicely done. That went in the face too, but I got to feel. Oh, might have behind the 5 a little bit. Don't go. Throw a little layup there. I don't know. I'm going to leave that a little more full behind the 5. I don't see this. Trying to measure. This is a touch shot all day. You don't measure at this range. And try and come across the 4, but then you risk missing the 4 entirely. Ball in hand for Jason. See, I think I would have tried to hit that in the face. Just like if from there, come down here, hit the 4, stick the cue ball right there where it is, and send the 4 up yonder. That I think would have been the play. As it stands, though, Jason's at the table and he's got ball in hand. He's going to find his best pattern here to get to the 5. He's going to go 2 rails to get to the 5. A little straight and a little stretchy. He's right-handed, though, I think. Oh, he's lefty. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. See, this for me would be a very tough shot. That's the problem. You got to play to your hands. In that case, I think he needed to be a little bit of a different angle or further up the table. You want the longer shot that you don't have to stretch for. And as a lefty on that shot, that was not very natural stance. And I think that's why he might have missed. Like that 8's got enough of the corner that the 5 doesn't go in. Did it again. So now Mike's on 2 technically. I don't know if Jason's aware of that, but that's 2 whiffs for Mike. That'll work. Stop shot for the 7, stop shot for the 8, 9 in the corner, or if he wants to get frisky, you can pull the 8 back, or pull the shot off the 8, get back in the 9 in the side. Off angle. Ooh, all right. Now I'm feeling the 9 in the corner all day. Kind of juice this one to get the 9 on the side. Not advisable. Not advisable, but makeable. Nice shot. Wow, these guys are conceding 9s all over the place. Tie game, 4-4.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, back to the live action. We got a tie game, 4-4. Mike Papa and Jason Cornelio fighting for the number 7 spot. Track number 9 coming at you. 6 ball. The wing ball goes straight in the corner. Nice break again from Jason. They're spread out pretty good. I think this is the toughest shot on the table right here. Got the wrong angle on the 1 to get to the 2. After that, though, the balls are pretty wide open. Going to play a little safe. I think that's the right. Much of a good chance at a run out, so he's going to use that 7 as coverage. Mike with the 1 ball on the short rail. Double kissy kiss. Might have worked. Might have worked. Might even be able to play it cross corner. But not terrible. That was kind of two ways. If he made it, he made it. Didn't. Another double kiss. See what he was trying there, though. He was trying to go one cross corner and leave himself a shot on the two. Kind of these rails, like I said, if you hit these balls, these Brunswick Centennial balls, into these Brunswick Gold Crown 7 rails with any kind of speed, I'm not saying they're soft, but my observation is that if they come in with any kind of speed, they shorten up dramatically. The rails, you got to really get a handle on the pace. Otherwise, things like that happen. It just goes straight back and forth across the table instead of going on the angle. Opposed. Pocket the two, but then I'm like a safety play here might actually percentage play. Seven and the 8 has coverage. It's in the way. That was I think that was a smart shot right there. Thing is, with the two so close to the rail, you can hit here, here on the kick, and you'll still make it. So even if it comes over this, the ball is huge. You should be able to kick this and make a clean hit. The question is, where does the cue ball go after, and where does or he damn near made that cross side. So now it's wide open for Jason. Biggest problem ball I see here now is the 5 to the 7. 5 and the purple 7. This ball's off the kind of poked at that one a little bit. Half inside pocket. Sounds like a lot until a 2 1/4 inch ball is rolling at it. I did not expect this shot. He went for the cross side, damn near got it. Two in the corner, 3 in the same corner. My best guess. Left himself enough angle for natural on the 4. I went 2 rails. All right, that's interesting. Still natural. straighter than I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to leave that one. Like if the cue ball was here, then the position play was right there. Since he's so straight, though, he's got to be real careful here.
Little rattle.
Yeah, start sending these things into these tight pockets with speed. Yeah, you have to, like I've been playing with these pocket reducers, and all of a sudden, table 8 looks like buckets to me because
Yeah, those are rough.
those pocket reducers are gnarly.
Nice effort there. He was trying to.
He was
stop
trying to
it
give
from the
himself
side.
it was a little aggressive. He wanted that 7 in the side. Now he's got a different choice. But yeah, these little pocket reducers. I was playing on table 8. Table, this thing's huge. Yeah. But no, when you're coming in even to a 4-inch corner, 4.5-inch side, you got to make sure you're not catching that point because otherwise you saw what happened. 9 combo now.
Yeah, got to be careful with that cue ball. Wants to go towards the side as well.
The cue's going to want to head towards the side pocket. The 7's going to drift over towards the top corner.
When you go to long view, I want to see how straight this is. It's got a little cutter now. Oh, he's got to cut that too.
I'm going to just spoil it. Cut the pocket all to himself.
Who's going away from the 8? Pull it enough. Really tough. He missed the shot. They tie it up though. It is 4-4, guys. We're going to 7 here. I'm sorry, race to 9 here.
5 remaining.
Makeable,
I feel like Andy Gow's in
there. Yeah, he might be.
You know what, Brian? You're not going anywhere, especially since Julio's out there cooking all this delicious food. And, you know, it's like, I want to get out there and get some hungry on, and I'm going to be here for another hour. Shot. Bumps the 9 in front of the side, gets straight on the 8.
Stoppy. Long bridge here.
He does bridge long.
Yep. Still simple tap in for par, and he's going to take the lead again. So Jason coming back, and I would have let him shoot that.
Neither one of these guys has actually shot a 9 ball.
That's unreal.
They've conceded the 9 ball literally every rack.
All right, guys, let's hit that share button.
On table 8, it's unreal.
I know. It's tough pockets.
A lot can go wrong on these tight pockets.
Yep. Hey, let's hit that share button, guys. Let's get the numbers up, growing a little bit. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not Bobby talking. It's an actual match. So we got a match going. Let's hit the share button.
What the hell was that, Bob? It's not Bobby talking 30 good seconds or
exactly.
I see what you're saying. It's not has
That's
nothing
what
to do
I'm saying.
with the
Not
level
Bobby.
of quality of the commentary here in the booth.
Yep. We want to watch pool. Everybody wants to watch pool. That's the goal here in the Shark Stream.
Of course.
Of course, my 30 good seconds are pretty good. If you haven't watched them, check them out.
Obligatory plug-in.
Yep. All right, looking for the break here. I gotta say, he's breaking real bad, but he's racking real bad. There's always seems to be a cluster in the middle. The 9 ball doesn't even move, so it means the balls are not touching.
I was saying a minute ago, so this cloth is 4 months old technically. And even when I was racked, but this table gets a lot of play. So if the table gets a lot of play, I mean, the rack area is going to get a little more worn than the rest of the table. But even still, if you know how to rack, you can rack them almost template quality with a triangle. I just feel like these guys are almost hosing themselves a little bit.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot, but Bobby Hunt style. Now what? Throws into the rail with a 5 blocking one of the pockets. It's kind of gross. Hector, did you put your matches on the tablet? If so, they should be listed. If you go to that link on the bottom right side of your screen, SharkStream TV, you should be able to see them under casual matches. The search options aren't great yet, but they're sorted by the time of the recording, so you should still be able to zero in on it. If you don't see it there, let me know, and I'll open a ticket with digital pool. But they should all be there. Nice shot, cross side, with position.
Andrade is here to pass that 5 ball from left spin. 9 as well. Oh.
Get at it. A
Needs
little bit of luck.
love. Needs
Yeah,
a love.
you got the luck.
Side. Didn't even play position. It is Tuesday.
For the date and times on the landing area yet. That's another thing I want to talk to them about. It'd be nice if you could search by date, and like if there was a little calendar in here, you just like, show me Saturday's matches on table 8. But we'll get to it. I'm just quickly looking up on the website. A ton of matches in here, but I don't see Hector Sanchez
Out there by Cornelio.
my matches. E and J. Brian and James versus torture devices. Gotta put that in there.
Pretty soon it's got to be like YouTube. You can see how many people actually watched it. If anybody.
Yeah, no, the view counts would be nice. I've actually mentioned that to Isaac a couple times. I'm like, let's get some view into the.
You actually see how many times your mom actually.
My mom, yeah, exactly.
One with the 0, you call her up, Mom, let's get on it.
Ma, I told you I was
one.
streaming. I need the views.
Mm-hmm. Got to go forward here. No choice. Nice stroke.
I like that one.
I'm on the rail here. I'd rather play this on a rail than hitting it hard and have a chance of it.
I'm playing just make it. And if you have to shoot off the rail, shoot off the rail. But just pocket, like a little higher than pocket speed. You should bounce out an inch. Ooh. Oh, chase that. Yeah, he tried. He did the same thing. Give up that much space on that corner pocket, and that corner pocket's not going to forgive you.
Nothing easy here, though. Reverse bank. Long and end up. A little love tap for Cornelio. Takeable on the side in one real position.
I like hitting this center left. My ideal position play here gives that runway.
Yeah, you really don't need.
You don't even have to worry about speed at that point. I like the 2 rail position play there. When you have that run right, that angle, you can be off by 20 to 30% speed wise, and you'll still
punch this ball to get it back. Yes, good shot.
Looking solid.
Trying to go up by 2 racks here. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Big news, Lucas Casaverna wins a WNT event. The first American player since Federer Gorse in 2024. Over a year and a half ago.
All right, Papa up 6-4. I just want to show you guys what I'm looking at with the Sharkstream TV. So right now, if you go to sharkstreamtv.com, this is where you land. You land on digital pool. You got this whole link thing going on. And you can see right now, because digital pool is recording, you can see that our match is live with Mike Papa and Jason Cornelio. You could tune in there. You won't hear our voices, of course, but that's just the live stream. And then if you go into, like, I was just looking at Hector's comment, like, so there's some past tournaments here. You can see some of the qualifiers that we've run already. 1, 2, 3, 4 qualifiers. It looks like 5. No, maybe 4. And then down here under completed casual matches, you can see, you know, different matches that have recently completed throughout the last days. And it's unfortunate. We're working on the search interface so that you can check by day and table number. But, you know, right now, if I go to the next page, maybe the other page, you can see, like, this is me and James. I turned it on so my mom could watch. There's another one with me and James, Darian, and, you know, P. I don't know who P is, but they're all there. As soon as you turn on the tablets, they're recording, and they're on that sharkstream.com landing page. So, Hector, your match should be in there somewhere. Like I said, I'm working with Isaac and James. I've given them some feedback on how to make that page a little better. You should be able to click on a calendar day.
Also, can you search a name?
See that it doesn't have that yet. But a lot of players, because they don't necessarily want their names on their matches, just like me and James, it's E versus J, A versus B. You know, like, searching that may not be as good. But if I can put in, let's see, today is Tuesday the 31st, so Saturday would be the 29th. Let me just click on March 29th, limit to table 7, and there's only the recordings for table 7. We're working on it, though. It's getting better. Those videos are there, though, and now they actually just added, like, something I was told was impossible. Now you have live scores embedded in the actual video.
When we do tournaments as well.
Yeah, and tournament play as well. So you can go back and watch the recording and catch the live score right at there inside. I'm super excited about that. I was told it was nearly impossible to do, and apparently
did. Great job, Digital Pool. Shout out to Isaac.
They're really working hard to innovate and get that platform top tier. You can see it when you're on your iPad, on your phone, and the video is amazing. So to be just big props out to Isaac and James, by the way, just for getting that stuff
done. Now let's get a shout out to you guys. Let's hit that share button one more time. It's 6-4. We know it's probably going to be close to Hill, so hit the share button, guys. Get Bobby Bryan in the booth.
Oh, Hector saying, okay, so the past, you know what you might have to do, Hector? I don't know for a fact, but if that link inside that landing area should take you to the actual tournament. I haven't clicked on it yet, but if you go to the actual brackets,
yeah, you can. The recordings on top of the
if you go
bracket.
to the bracket, there's a button on top of the match that says recording. You should be able to click on recording and see it, I believe.
All right, this cue ball. Pretty good
Oh,
shot.
he hit it pretty good.
Pretty good shot. This is an easy one rail kick.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, hit it right in the face.
Hit him back. I'm not going to have a shot here.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good for Mike.
Don't forget, guys, got the WPA coming starting tomorrow, the bank tournament, then the partners tournament, and then the World 8-Ball Championship. I think it was a nice hit. That ball moved.
No, I did it. Did it
Hit
really?
the replay. That ball rocked.
I don't think it did.
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, Brian.
Remember that one time?
Yep. I think it rocks, though.
Oh, that's a straight up miss.
It was a shadow, for sure.
Ball in hand, Jason.
But nothing going on here. Might try to play safe. Get the cue between the 4-2 here.
Okay, Hector, I'll take a look at it when I get done with this broadcast and check and see, because if the videos are, I don't want to get into everybody's business, but they were having some technical difficulties behind the scenes. It might be back up shortly. So check again in a couple days.
All right, we got a one rail kick here. Again, he made the one, but there was nothing there for him. So,
That's all you got to do.
Maybe not.
Get that position. Smash the 2 kick shot, and then leave yourself the 3 on the side.
Look at the position on this. Hit it good.
He knocks the 4 out of the way.
Bump.
Boop.
Now he's wide open for the run here. And stop for the corner and can draw back.
Oh, he's missing these things by a half an inch.
The side pockets are getting him so far.
The sides are in his head right now. I guarantee. Like he's taking a walk.
Yeah, my friend John Neal had an issue. He's like, I think it's the color of the tables, the pockets. Because I never used to miss the sides. Not that.
No. It's something else.
I was watching the match with Lucas and Nayuki, and commentary was Jeremy Jones and
Mike
DeMarco. And they were talking about commentator curse, and Jerry shut that down real quick. Jeremy said, yeah, we don't believe in that. He just shut it down in a heartbeat. And he's probably the #1 voice in polls. Hard to argue with him.
Well, between him and Scott Frost, for sure. And both of them have spoken very candidly about the commentator curse. As far as I'm concerned, like they shouldn't be.
Well, they're not. The commentator curse is
just saying
weird. Yeah, just saying
that all of a sudden bad things happen.
It's like saying what is it when you look in the mirror 3 times, whatever it is. I don't know what they're. You say something 3 times and it comes out.
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
there you go. Yeah. Oh, see, now we're done.
I don't believe in the commentator curse either, but it's hard to call it coincidence when we say something and then all of a sudden bad things happen. I mean, it's just
nice leave right there by Jason.
That was a good leave. That was Mike. Jason's got
by Mike. Sorry about that.
He's got to kick it again.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, Jason's the one that shoots with the wrong hand.
Right hand. Correct
Left
hand.
hand, actually.
Correct hand.
All right.
Getting a little jumpy.
Yep. It's tough to make this in a side. It was real tough. Only had a half a pocket jumping the ball.
Contact. Sometimes that's all you're looking for is not to give up ball in hand.
All right, guys. Again, let's hit the share. Let's hit the like button. Let's get us into algorithms. The more movement you guys do, the more chatting you do, gets us into more algorithms, and more people can watch it. So many people in this world, Brian, that don't even know the Shark Stream exists. How we do
can that
list
possibly
matches.
be?
It really is. It's so weird, right? But it's so true. I mean, there are a lot of people that do realize it works, but a lot of people don't. So
true.
We need you guys to help share, like, and comment. Don't say quiet in healthcare.
Well, all right. See, that's funny because my mom got me addicted to that show, The Pit. That I guess it's an HBO show, HBO Max or whatever they're calling themselves now. Anyway, it's Noah Wiley, and it's all about the emergency room, and it's the medical scene, situation when bad things happen and everything else. And Hector's exactly right. That was a quote inside The Pit. Wow, it's quiet tonight, and everybody.
Boom!
What the hell are you? Why would you say that? That is the worst thing you could say. Oh my God, it's quiet in the emergency room.
Gunshot victims.
Yeah, here comes like a mass shooting or like some craziness. Yeah. Let's take a look. I don't think so. It's going to be very tough to hit. Great. Have to come at it from behind, I think. Evan's looming large.
A little bit of right spin.
Maybe a little saucy. See, this is how I think
Yeah.
about it. I go a little masse. He's got the jumper. I feel comfortable. I would make this about 6 out of 10. He launched it, and it looked like it massaged when it landed. See that?
A weird curve.
Like he got it a little on the side, and it landed and skidded to the right.
Bounced. It actually bounced.
Yeah. Bounced over it a little bit.
Yep. But he tied his 6 up a little bit. This is not easy to get on the 6. He's got to avoid the side pocket. He's got to hit it hard, and this makes it a little weird.
2-rail shot for the 6 all day. He's going to go 3 anyway.
Good. Good shot right there.
Good speed.
Bud. Big game by Mike. You're trying to go up 3 games. Race to 9. Everybody, you're watching a list match at number 7 versus 8. Mike Papa versus Cornelio. Bobby Boom, Brian Brennan in the booth giving you play-by-play. One rail here. Get up the long way. Don't go around. Oh, yeah. See, put that spin. Try to go around it. That's why you missed it. Spin it out.
I say that to myself at least 10 times a day. Make the shot first, dummy. I'm not saying that about Mike or anything. I'm talking about myself. It's like, okay, I got myself some great position, but I missed the shot. That's that.
Yep. But he was trying to get too much, trying to get perfect on the 7.
Exactly.
And he spun that 6 ball right out of there.
Oh, my God.
You
can't even describe that right now.
All right, ball in hand.
Ball in hand again.
3 balls left.
Victor says, I drop F-bombs when people say it. Someone said it. Cardiac arrest and another patient having a reaction. Well, that's just, like I said, you don't tempt fate, let's say.
This is the opposite hand too, right?
Playing right-handed.
Oh, he's playing right-handed. Okay.
He's got a glove on his left hand. He's playing righty.
Yeah, it's for me. It looked weird. Like I would have put it on the inside of there and came around.
He
for
did
the
play it a little different than I would have.
Yeah, I would have put it over here and just came around. But now he's got to worry about coming
I
back
think
for the
Jason
9.
is lefty though, or correct-handed as we like to say here.
Right. Need a little strokey here.
Just a hair. There you go.
Gotta let him
he's going to make him shoot this one for once. Gotta, right?
Gotta. That's the problem. Like Bobby said, it was almost like a move.
That's why.
It's a move. You keep giving the 9 ball when they go to shoot it.
Then they can't make it anymore.
Yeah, they don't have the confidence in.
I think that's going to get Jason a game back here. Yeah, he's not even going to make him shoot that one.
Yep.
I would have made him shoot it. Come on, guys.
We are 6-5, race to 9. That's
tight pocket, table 8. You got to make him.
All right, everybody, let's hit the share button. Let's get up to 100 people. We only got like 50 watching right now. It's going to be a great finish here. We don't know who's going to take it. Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win and hit the share button one more time. While we give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream.
Call that the Andy Gow effect. Okay, we might have a 7-4 lead right here. And we're going to Hill Hill. That's what we do here.
Yeah. You know what, Brian? I was looking at the list the other day. I'd be damned if I think 80% of the people had like a 55, maybe 45 to 60% win. That's how tight the list is.
Oh, that's true.
It's so competitive, you know. Even Jason Cornelio, he's had a good run, but still his percentage isn't that high.
Well, I was saying broadcast about a month ago, maybe. I can't remember. Mike Jackson won 8 in a row to go from 10 to 2.
Yeah. Now, what is he now? 4?
I think he's back in 4.
Yeah. Yep. This is tough match. Tough list, if you want to call it.
Mm-hmm. For anybody that's curious, I'm going to put a link up in the comments section if you want to check out.
Yeah, great job.
Find some information about the list.
Yep. Just click it. It's free.
There it is.
You can look at it, and it shows you, like I said, well, actually, Brian and I will show it after this rack, and we'll talk about it. Tell you what it does. You can explain it. If you're interested in the list, how it works, click that link that Brian just shared. Numbers went up a little bit. Thanks a lot, guys. Continue to share. Great job. Made the ball. We got a little weird here on this 3 ball. A nice easy safe if you want to rolls it to the 8. But you can also reverse cut it with draw. Or even forward cut it with draw.
Yeah, I'm leaning hard into the safe here, but
he doesn't get behind the 8 though. He's going to leave him a clean ball, but still not going to have an easy shot. So, and again, anybody hearing, how do we sound out there? This is the first time I am using the second microphone. Brian's over there on that microphone number 1. Let us know how we sound. I'm getting a little better. I think we're positioning my face next to the microphone.
Yeah, for years we had the microphone just sort of sitting in the center of the console, and before that we had them hanging out of the ceiling. But no, we had, like I said, a pro sound engineer come in here and get us straightened out correctly. So
Yep,
it should sound much better. We're not even using the Crisp AI software anymore. Right now, this is computer stream.
it's funny though. Since we bought that board, I've seen like 6 other people have it. Or
Oh, dude, this board
everybody's
is-
talking about
everybody
like, how good is it?
This equipment is. Frank said it himself. This is what everybody's using.
The cat's meow.
And since then, I've noticed when I'm looking through Facebook or Instagram, people have. I'm like, oh, that's the same microphone we have. Oh, that's the same arm we
Yeah,
have. That's the same
absolutely.
soundboard we have. Okay,
Yep.
Frank was right.
Yep, I agree. This is really tough. I don't know. He has enough to make it. Looks like he does. Nice hit.
You open though.
Yeah, it's gonna leave Mike a nice little bank. Cut shot. You get perfect position for the purple next. Just got to avoid the 6-7.
I say go right between them.
Yeah, try to kick a field goal.
Right behind the 7.
He's raising his. He's like, stop.
Please, for the love of God.
At least he could have jumped. He can't jump now.
Yeah, that was tough.
All right, here's my prediction. Jason wins this rack. He wins the match. If Mike Papa wins, it's over. That's my prediction. So if James Cornelio wins this rack,
So
6-6.
this is the clutch rack right here.
For Jason. Yep. And Mike as well. Mike, if he loses, I think he's going to lose. And Jason wins. I think he takes it down. And this is a tough hit. Nice hit. Looking for the double bank.
Dirt rail safety.
Nice leave. Nobody's commenting how we sound. Maybe they can't hear us at all.
Maybe we're not saying anything.
Testing. Can you hear us? 1, 2, 3.
Well,
Bobby boom.
Hector's been talking to us, so I'm pretty sure they can hear us. Just
Yeah.
not feeling. Maybe they're just sitting on the.
I don't understand this. He can clean hit this ball, and he goes for the like he could have seen that. Jason, you got to play safe on there. Just kick it to the 5 ball and put the cue ball on the right side. What do you miss? Because even if you make it, the odds are you're not going to have a clean shot on the 5 to get to the 6. Even
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. I mean, I don't play as much 9 ball as I probably should, so sometimes I don't have that defensive mindset, except for when I'm sitting here, of course.
Yep.
But yeah, and I think your feedback is true. Safe on that one, and he just kind of went for a Hail Mary.
Yep. He might pay the piper now. This is a weird roll, guys. It's not.
It's so straight.
Yeah, it's not.
And the 8's blocking the side.
Yep.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he can draw it back. He can,
There's the only thing he can do is try to maybe roll forward 6 inches.
he can draw it back a foot and a half or 2.
Well, he did what I said.
Not bad. Not bad. This is very makeable now.
It's like I know what I'm talking about every once in a while.
Yep. Once in a while is correct.
Once in a while.
All right, we have a nice little stop here. Have a nice angle on the 8 to get to the 9. Maybe pull it back just here. Thanks a lot, Hector. Appreciate that. Nope. And to the point.
Maybe now that we have this new sound gear, people will be able to tell the difference between you and me.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be weird?
You guys know when Bobby's talking?
For how many times I've been called Bobby?
I think a lot of people watch on their TV and they can't even comment.
Maybe. Yeah, that's common for YouTubes. I mean, when I'm home, like even last night when I was watching Cash, I was able to bring it up on my TV, and then I open up iPad, which is right next to me. I want to connect to your Samsung TV, and I go, okay. So it's in sync. They both show the same video at the same time.
Yep.
But I can type on my iPad.
Gotcha.
Most people that are sitting there with their TVs on won't be able to actually.
That's what I've been watching.
Send in comments.
Ton of YouTube and then no comments.
Yep.
It's pretty cool though. I'm watching and I'm like, oh, Boom and Freezer. Hey, that's me. Oh,
Right.
Shark Stream. That's going by. Oh, that's me. Pretty cool. What do I want to watch? Me? No, I don't. I keep going. Unless Efren's on, then I watch Efren.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Draw this ball. Go forward to what? I like drawing it just ahead of the side. Yeah, that's there you go. Oof, but the miss though.
That's a big miss.
Yeah. But yeah, a little angle. I think you can go forward here.
You can definitely go forward a little tiny bit of left, and he's going to be in great. Middle of the table. That's all you got to do. You don't have to run it right up towards the 9. Just middle of the table. You're happy.
Put the replay on that. I want to watch the ball. Look at the bobble on this ball. It looks like it's almost down. Me.
Caught the front. He caught the front point.
Yeah. It looked like it was going
As soon as he
down
caught the front point, he was dead.
Wow.
You got to if you're going to catch a point, you got to catch that back one because otherwise.
Uh-oh.
Big break for Jason. Oh man, a little aggressive there, buddy. These tables run. People have said that.
I know it.
That shot would have gone 3 more rails for perfect.
He called the bank here. This is the tied up 6-6.
Wow.
Watching on Facebook, liked and shared. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Zimmy, my man Zimmy, liking and sharing. Appreciate it. Now, I'm pretty sure James Cornelio is a doctor. Probably pretty good at figuring shit out.
He's rocking the scrubs. You know, I don't know what his position is, but
no, I'm pretty sure he's
an actual MD.
A surgeon, I believe.
No kidding.
Yeah. Also runs marathons. He does a lot of crazy stuff.
Him.
Yeah. Big mess right there, though. Now, my papa, I predict if he makes this, he wins this match. I think that was the rack of the match. Maybe not.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
We're going to have to get these guys the pocket. Playing with these pockets look huge.
That pocket bigger was not. I mean, he hit the rail in between the spot and the pocket.
I don't even think that would have gone on any of the other tables.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been even on a bar table. All right, guys, this is the list. I'm going to show you the list, the link. So check it out. This is what you look at when you see the list. You see right there, you got the player's name. Then you got the rank win percentage. Like I said, the average is like 50, 52%. Lucas, of course, at top, 75. And then you have ranked wins, last 10 ranked, and it gives you a little bit of. Craig makes the one, has a clean shot too. That's the link that he put in, so.
Yep. Check out the list. I'll be right back.
All right. Pretty clean shot there on the 1. Pretty straightforward on the 3 for the bank, but again, he's not going to have a clean shot on the 4, so he might play safe here unless he tries to draw this ball and make it. That's what he does. Good shot, and he's going to leave himself a little bit of the ball here. Just enough to make it, and if he makes it, he's going to have a clean position. One guy talking to himself. Who's talking to himself, Sean? All right. Clean shot. Natural. Just don't hit it too hard. Not going to get there. Needs a lot of stroke here. Get this ball back to the 5. No, I appreciate it, Sean. Just joking around as well. Thanks a lot. All right. So if you do know who's talking, who's this right here? One of us just left the booth for a second. One of us still here. Is this Bobby Boom or is this Brian Brennan? I think he can make the bank here on this 6, on the 5. I'm sorry if he just passes the 6. But I don't know where the cue's going to go. Maybe plays safety here. It's the best bet. That was okay. Good call there, Sean. All right, Jason with a wide open shot. Very difficult. A lot of cut to it. But it's going to come naturally around for the 6 and the 7, 8, 9 are right there. So this is the shot. If he makes this, go look at the side view. You can see if he can make it. It looks like he can get by there. Right here, just like that. Safe. How about that? What a great shot. He's going to get a boom for that. Great shot. You are correct, Zimmy. Bobby Boom. Hey, what's he going to do? What a great hit. Let's go to the overhead. What a great shot there by Cornelio. Like a weird spot. He needs to hit it a little harder. He was trying to get it by the 7 ball. So Jason's going to have ball in hand here with a pretty much very, very makeable shot on the 5. And he can follow it forward to get on the 6. And then it's just going to be tap, tap, tap after that. So that's enough angle. I would go a little bit more towards the right. You want to come towards that 3rd dot? Yeah, he did. Nice shot. He did have enough. Always checking it out. Like in this really gentle, leave yourself a nice little angle. If you want to even draw it just a hair, you're okay. And you can play the 7, 8 in the same. Always going the long way. It always makes it a little more difficult. 3 balls away from taking his first lead, Brian.
Oh yeah, he sounds. Oh wow, I missed a rack. Okay, sorry,
Well, no, he was shooting the 9 right before you. Nice shot by Jason Cornelio.
Can't argue with that one.
Nope. So again, my prediction was if Jason won rack number 12, which he did, I predicted Jason's going to win this match.
Going to catch a gear and run.
Top draw. Here we go.
Let him have it.
Looks like it. I don't know about that. Come on, guys. You got to play these out, man.
Okay, I just got back into the booth.
You got to play these out.
I had to take a minute for a bio break. I've been in the booth for an hour and 20 minutes. But one guy talking to himself, he says...
He was joking. They're joking.
I get it now. All right. I was like, wait. I literally looked up at the soundboard. I'm like, wait, I have both mics up. I'm pretty sure everything's working.
Yeah.
But now I get it. All right, good joke, Sean.
Yeah, he was funny. And then I found out if they can tell who was talking, two of them picked that it was me. Coming up, Zimmy 223. It's Tony G from PA. Hey, what's up, Tony? Yeah, for sure. I can't wait. We'll be there. I'm not going to be there Thursday, but I'll be there Friday and Saturday, Sunday.
You bringing Austin?
No, he's got 2 weddings to do. He's killing me.
Oh, that sucks.
He's killing me. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for videos there, but yeah, he's got 2 weddings. It's 9 ball, not 8 ball. That's right. Shoot the 9 ball. Shoot the damn 9 ball.
Yeah.
All right, nice break. Has clean shot. I think he can make the 2 after he makes the 1. Just got to draw it enough.
Yeah, that 7 ball's the
problem
child.
Then he's got to get to the 3.
Then he's got to get to the 3. Yeah, he's not out of the woods. Not for the 2, but where's he going to go for the 3?
Did he?
I think so.
Tighter come around. That makes it real tough to get around for the 3.
Yeah, the position's the hard part. Smashed it in and said, hey, you know what? Take a little roll.
Good effort there. Just need a little bit more sauce. He would have had it.
I think so.
Hey, we got a banker, safety.
You got to play percentages here. This is safety.
He played a great safety earlier. It was on the 5 ball. He had a clean shot. and he stuck him right behind the 6, got ball in hand, and ran out. And that's why he's got the lead now.
That's why ball in hand is so important. You got to play that safety.
Yep.
Or
you just do that, Brian.
Just to hell with it. I'll just make the 3 cross side. No problem.
Speaking of great shots, Lucas Castleverne playing Naoki Oi. He's got a chance to break and run for set. He breaks, it leaves himself a bank on the 2. Does he play it or play safe? He plays it and runs a rack. So it goes 10-10, and then Naoki never sees the table again.
Still amazing.
Yeah, Naoki Oi misses at 10-10. Lucas runs out, makes the 9 on the break, and then breaks and runs to win 13-10. American Lucas Castleverne.
That was something they pointed out quite strongly on Matchroom's own social media. They're like,
You know
the
what?
First American since 2024, Feder Gores.
Yeah, it was
This young American.
A lot of people talk about, but the Americans played a lot of these events, but they don't win.
They don't
a lot.
take down the titles.
No, they don't. They don't play in a lot, like a ton. They should play in more, to be honest with you.
True.
You got people like there was 3 Polish guys from Poland there, but Guy and Billy weren't there.
Nope.
Oscar wasn't there. None of the big.
Oscar
big
was in the
3.
damn comments section. I was floored by that. I'm like, come on, dude. Get in the game.
No. But yeah, Lucas Castleverne is the top American Mosconi Cup point getter right now.
Definitely. Have you confirmed that?
Well, it's confirmed.
I think it's true, but I don't know.
The only reason it's not confirmed is Jesus Atencio. If he plays as an American, he won the first event. I think it was a $20,000 event or $30,000.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
But he's at least 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's at least 1 or 2 for sure. Absolutely.
John says since the ex-European Gorse, and I was thinking the same thing. Yes, he is an American. Yes, he has his citizenship.
Nice shot.
But he's Russian. I'm just joking.
Listen. No, the whole the comments light up. Yeah, it's 50-50. Everybody loves him, but
I love him.
You got to admit.
But I will absolutely. He's an immigrant. That's the way it works. You come to the country, you get your citizenship. You're an American. End of story.
Yep. He doesn't have a citizenship yet, though.
Oh, he's got a green card.
We got green card or something else.
Yeah, some other special
have his
visa.
Citizenship yet,
but
he's working on it.
That's the way it works, though. The way it worked for hundreds of years.
Right. Not good for Mike. Came out a little much, and he's got natural position for the 6.
We'll just narrow it down to avoid controversy. Lucas is at a Wallingfordian. So we could all get behind that right there.
Yeah. Yep. Lucas is again, like I said, I go and follow. We follow every NT event, and again, I don't remember recently the last time American won.
I figured Shane would have at least a few titles.
Yeah, he does, but he doesn't play in a lot of WNTs.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, like they play, the U.S. Open was not a WNT event, so Mora won a couple. He's not American either.
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
And Shane in
what's more Canadian?
What is it?
What's more is he Canadian? Dang it! Dang you Canucks taking all the good people. That's how it makes sense though. It was a little bit of a shock to me when I read that on Matchroom Pool's social media. It's like, first Americans. I'm like, it can't be for real.
2024.
Wow.
Yeah, over a year and a half ago.
Oh, USA.
Yeah, but now do the Americans even try to? Was anybody going to try to play or like, oh well, Lucas won, he's going to be in Mosconi?
There's still 4 more spots.
Yeah, but they only play for 3 as of now. Because the top 3 points getter, 2 wild cards as of now, unless they change it.
Okay.
So I don't know. Lucas was 5th and didn't get in, so he's
let's
3rd.
not go
He's
through
3rd.
that
He's
again.
in. He's 3rd. He's in.
He's 3rd. He's in. Oh, gotta make sure he catches planes and gets to where he's got to be.
Come up. It's gonna come up. Pretty simple 5-ball run here. No
we
trouble.
just fast forward to 8-8, please.
No trouble. A little angle here. Just don't want to be That much angle though.
Gonna be a little strong on that one. Well,
I don't like it.
yeah, this would not be my favorite position play here.
Oh wait, that's the 5 ball. I thought that was the 7 ball.
Oh no, 7's up.
Oh, I
top,
thought that was the 7. My fault. That was a good shot. Sorry about that.
He thinned it.
Yeah, he missed it, but yeah, I thought that was a 7 ball, so I thought he was playing for the 6. Natural now, 1 rail position. 7's up there, and that's all she wrote. Yeah, so you guys know Brian did talk about it. We are going to be doing the expo. 3 days of solid pool. We're going to give you match by match commentary on every single match, and it's going to be good ones from Federer's going to be there. Of course, Jason Shaw is going to be there. Brian's going to be there. Onas, Lucas, Hennessy, Earl.
Earl's going to be there?
Earl.
Holy cow, I
Earl's
did
always
not.
there. He only lives down the road. So.
Oh, that's probably why then. Makes sense. You're in the neighborhood, I guess. Look at that 6 ball sitting perfect. Where's he going? Up and down for the 5?
Yeah. I'd almost go 3 rails.
I'd be more comfortable with 3 rails.
Right here.
Kind of a flyer there.
Game up 6-5, shooting the 9 to go up 7. Now he's about to be down.
This could put Jason on a hill easy.
Yeah,
80%. He's flaked on a couple of late balls. Have to go, let's say a 90%, but I'm saying 80%. He's done.
I bet you he wish he was right-handed here. Why not play right-handed?
This
He's
is
like,
fine.
I can't play that way.
This is fine. As a lefty, that was fine. Now this is just a center ball, slight stun, and he's right in perfect play for the 7.
Caught a little bit, but
That's what I'm saying. Like a quarter tip a draw, and you're in the center of the table with perfect natural. Egsies.
All right, let's go.
Lefties unite. Let's do this.
Happening.
Pocket speed, little
That's it.
follow.
Yeah. You don't want to get to the rail. No, he
He
does not.
overran
I
that a
said
little
just
bit.
Tap it in.
Quarter tip low there would have kept the cue ball almost dead nut center.
Not giving him this one.
I wouldn't. A lot that can go wrong, including if he makes the 9 ball, cue ball's heading to the top right corner.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Gonna get a nice leave out of it though.
If you're gonna miss, that's the way to do it.
Yep. Going for the bank, guys. He's calling the bank.
Wow. I'd go for the cut and try to overcut. That way it sits on the short rail. A lot that can go wrong here. A lot that can go right. Wow. Mike Papa with a huge bank shot right there.
What do you do when you're down 6-7 and have a 9 ball like this?
Just take a smack at it and put it right in the corner.
There you go. Just like that. Can we go to the internet? Let's
Good.
list. All right, guys, this is the list that we're talking about here. All right, guys, 7-7, race to 9. Race to 2 now. Yeah, who do you think's going to win?
Race to 2. Rack 15. This match started at 5:40, so we're got 2 hours and 11 minutes.
Papa's not a speed ball.
Player break going on. I don't see any players.
Yeah, probably taking a break after 2.5 hours. They probably got to go to the bathroom, get something to eat, get a little
Going
nappy
out to
nappy.
Julio's kitchen, getting some empanadas.
Yeah,
Like that. I don't know.
there we go. Julio's back. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at this. So look right here. See number 1, it says Lucas Picasso Werner. Then he has win percentage, 75%, which he's 15 of 20. He's 10 for 10 for his last 10. Then you look at the next 16 players. There's not 2-game winning streak. What does that tell you?
That tells you that this is a very competitive list. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, that's what it tells you. And a lot of fun. It's very competitive. And I think Papa's stealing it.
He made the 1 ball.
Yeah, but not the 2-3.
There's that 2 sitting there, and 2 and 3 are both ugly as hell.
I already called Jason winning, so
you called it.
We'll see what happens.
All right, so we can just shut down the broadcast. Jason won.
All right, this is a tough combo, and
look at these numbers.
I don't know. Facebook probably put us in a non-algorithm thing.
I don't know. That's just strange. They've been basically abandoning live streamers for the last year, but those numbers are jarring.
Hey guys, just want to let you guys know the Boom and Freezer show right now. You can watch it now live on Facebook.
Live?
Not live. If you go to
you can watch the recordings.
You can watch the recordings on Facebook now.
Oh, no kidding.
Not all of them, just one at a time. We just did Efren Reyes. So if you want to see the interview with Efren Reyes, which everybody wants to see blowing up, you can go watch it on Facebook. You don't even have to go on YouTube. Nice shot.
I mean, YouTube's not the worst place in the world. You can go to Spotify, Apple Music. There's a couple
absolutely.
There's a lot of spots to catch it.
Yep, absolutely. Around the world, bump the 8. Leave him at long and on the rail. Andy Downs just texted me and said Lucas had a 9% chance of winning if you enter the 2 Fargo rates into the match.
Oh, according to the Fargo rate? Yeah, that makes sense. Rates at 13.
825 to 762.
Well, you know what? To be fair, that is, Fargo's basic, their whole deal is crunching numbers and coming up with odds and percentages and things like that. But I got to be honest, I don't feel like Lucas is a 750.
Actually, here's a little bit of trivia. I want you guys to comment. He was a 762. His Fargo went up. Anybody want to guess how many points it went up after winning?
After winning the WNT?
Yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Well, that boils down to robustness and who he beat. But the
He
end of
beat
the
825.
Day, but he beat an 825. It should have gone up at least a few points. I'm thinking 3 or 4. But then again, Fargo also doesn't report like the day of. It takes a week or 2, especially coming from digital pool. So I'm saying we're not going to see the impact of his WNT win for at least another week.
Well, his Fargo went up 1 point. So
if it went up 1 point, I'm saying I don't think that data is in Fargo.
Okay, I don't. It went up, so I don't.
It might have gone up because somebody else went down.
Maybe
that's the way Fargo works.
Maybe.
Somebody loses 5 points on their Fargo, it goes back and says, "Oh, you beat this guy that was better," and that's how Fargo works.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I thought he was going to go up to at least a 772.
Well, give it a couple of weeks. We'll check back in.
Yep.
Once they process the complete results of the WNT tournament, I'm sure Fargo will move him accordingly.
And Fargo, let's get to it. I mean, everything's instantaneously now. There's no reason why you can't do that.
Yeah, they can process Salotto the next day, but they can't do
Yeah, absolutely.
We know guys at Digital Pool. We know guys at Salotto. Salotto sponsors the channel. Digital Pool sponsors the channel. Maybe we got to get some Fargo action in here. See if we can get some inroads.
I'm telling you. I mean,
hey, Fargo, if you're looking for a database administrator that knows how to tune things up,
there you go.
Let me just throw my hat in the ring, so to speak.
There you go. Give them a buzz.
I worked for 2 of the largest hedge funds in the world and the largest stock market in the world. I might know a thing or two about handling data.
There you go. Nice shot right there. I like that idea. Brian, move my Fargo down.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if I had a back door?
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right. I don't know if he's going to try to follow to the rail or try to bounce it to come out. He's got to hit it perfect if he's going to follow to the rail. Yeah, he's got to come out. That's a good shot.
Definitely want to give himself a lot. Now where do you go?
Back and forth.
You go 2 rails and try to get behind it?
I got 2 ball. You want to get the cue ball right where the 8 ball is. Because if you draw it, you got a chance of scratching in both sides. Why would we mess with that? If you hit good speed, you're going to be good.
See, I would trust my speed here, but what I wouldn't trust is the direction. Go behind it, or do you go on the
Go the cue ball right back to where it is.
Yeah,
He went the opposite way.
He went for that perfect position behind it.
Yep.
And he ended up.
Yeah, but the
747 was whatever digital pools database had him as. It's not like, so here's the
it's
thing.
not active. Yes.
So like if I go to the tablet right now, it still thinks something like a 468. The digital pool Fargo ratings they're not synchronized with the actual Fargo rate.
They
system.
update maybe monthly, quarterly,
Maybe
or whatever.
some period of time goes by. So in digital pool, you can have a different Fargo rating than your actual
Nice
Fargo.
shot by Cornelio.
No, that was Mike.
Oh, that was Mike. Nice shot by Mike. He's on the hill now. Cornelio needing 2 in a row.
Yeah, digital pools databases they don't have a channel where the actual databases of players talk to each other. So it just basically the way it works is when a tournament director in digital pool says, okay, I'm going to add Brian Brennan to this tournament, like Sean Barrett, for example. I'm going to add Brian Brennan to it, and then he looks up my Fargo rate and types in my Fargo into his tournament, and then digital pool updates its database. But they don't talk to each other otherwise, not like Salotto and Fargo do. So that's why you're going to see 747. Lucas hasn't been a 747 for 6 months. Maybe I'll talk to our guys at Digital Pool and say, hey, guys, you need help synchronizing to Fargo?
That's a good plan, too.
I know a guy.
All right, I'm going to make a roll. You guys are going to have to start using the Taom Max rack. Mike is the worst racker I've ever seen.
He's been sitting, I think he fish racks.
Yeah, he does, 100%. He does. He's looking at the balls aren't moving. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to go out there and talk to him at this match.
It's rack your own, dude.
Yeah, he's...
If you're getting fish racked, guess who to look at?
Oh, I'm going to go talk to him after this. Mike, I'm going to give you a racking lesson. $25 an hour. That's cheap.
There you go. Rack lessons, Bobby Hilton, boom.
Yeah. Believe me, you don't know how important it is when you get up to that next level. When you rack your own tournaments.
The fact is, you can, James, sorry, I'm talking about my own personal shit, but James would literally just like pull the rack back and then push the rack forward and let the ball. About a year.
Yep.
But yeah, you finally figure out you can squish the balls up. You don't have to sit there and tap the top of the balls. You don't have to do any of that nonsense. You can get a pretty damn tight rack if you know what you're doing with a triangle.
All right, swing and a miss.
And it seems like Mike needs a lesson.
Yep.
I giggle every once in a while. James will ask me because let's say I break hard. I don't do the soft break with the tactical. And every once in a while, the balls won't spread the way they're supposed to. They'll look at me like, did I rack that wrong? And I'm like, this time, yeah.
Maybe.
That was you fished the hell out of me. But sometimes it can be that I just miscued a little bit, came off the top of the front ball. But at the end of the day, when you're racking, yeah, you can get at least the front 6 correct. Even if the back are a little kind of goosey, they'll spread right.
He's going to have to kick here. Looks like he doesn't have enough to see it. Going for a little masse.
He's going to go masse kick. Say kicky.
Nice. Good shot.
And left its center ball in the side pocket.
Yeah, he's got to make the 1, then the 2-4, then the 2, then come back for the 3.
A lot to deal with here.
Hector's saying, yeah, if you could just hit an automatic, like update, go to Fargo and get it, that wouldn't be bad either. But like you said, if you sync them, it wouldn't be automatic either one, right?
Yeah, there are better ways to do that. Like I said, I've dealt with 50,000 transactions per second at the New York Stock Exchange and a NASDAQ. I don't think Fargo has that kind of volume. No. At the end of the day, though, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to have a player ID, like a number.
Yep.
A Fargo number, and just link that to Digital Pool's database. They should be able to pull it in real time. Oh, see, I hate combos, and he played that perfectly.
Great shot. You got the nice angle here to get on this 3 as well.
He's straight in, but you can make a lot of angles. Even
Yeah,
with
you can make a lot of angle with the way that ball is.
A lot of angles with a 4-inch pocket.
You can draw it straight back if he wants. You can draw it off that left rail. You know, try to get between the 5-9 or even behind the 9, but that's the way I like playing it, with some bottom left. In the 5-9 if you can.
Right. That's the way I played it.
That's a good stroke right there.
That is exactly what I would have done, and that's left-handed thinking right there. Just brought up the rail.
He's right-handed.
No, Jason's right. Oh, is that Dave?
Yeah,
Mike?
it's Mike.
Oh, Jason's left-handed. All right, never mind.
All right.
Still would have played it that way, though. Short side, trust your speed.
He's 6 balls away from taking it down and defending his number 7 spot.
Corner or side. Got himself about the 50-yard line.
That's what we call, he's in a pickle. The cue ball's going to want to wander.
Either way, the cue's not going to go where you want it to.
Yeah, it's going to maybe get behind the 7, bump the 6.
Oh,
Gotta love. Gotta
Good
love.
bump.
Got some love. Now he's got natural position for the 7 in the same pocket. Little outside spin, little left hand spin. Just what you want to do is hit the left side of the cue ball. It'll hit right at that dot almost and come back towards him.
I feel like you should send the cue right at the 9 and put the 7 in the same pocket. Going for the bumpy bump. See, that's why you wanted to get a little. You wanted to go around that.
Yeah, he didn't want to run that. He didn't put no left on it. It's straight. Might be able to make this though.
Does it go by the 8?
Watch out for the 9.
Yes and
nice.
Yes.
Great shot.
Big shot from Mike Papa.
They hit that really good.
He ran out of juice on that one. What happened
you can
there?
see his body language. He's not happy.
Oh, he folded as soon as he hit that shot.
He's not happy.
Oh, my goodness.
He's trying to come over here instead.
He decelerated through that shot. He just sort of, he went for it. You can see his crank, and then when he finally pulled the trigger, half speed.
All right, we got reverse cut for the W.
Rubber cap?
Unless he wants to go this way.
Well, that's where I think he's heading. He's tired. He ran out of, his batteries just ran down.
Kind of a long match, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying with us.
He gunned it.
And we're not over yet. Oh, wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
That would be gross as
That
hell.
would have been the shot of the week. Or the month. That was.
That's all I got to do.
I don't know what he's going to do.
This
here,
ain't
but-
over yet. I feel like Jason's going to go. I would go for the kick shot here, honestly.
No, I would just
Oh,
put that
hell
there.
yeah. All
The
day
cue ball
long.
right
I'd
over
go to the
here.
top rail and then knock that 9 in like it was no big deal. Ask James how I kick.
Don't do it.
Ask James how I kick.
He's doing it.
He's going to do it. That's what I'm saying. That's the baller shot right there. Let's do it.
Don't do it.
How they're measuring. In fact, I would actually hit it so that it hits the left.
Yeah, you want to hit this
First.
rail for sure.
So the cue,
Oh,
right there,
absolutely.
exactly. So that it knocks the 9 towards the pocket and the cue goes away.
He has to make it or he loses. So. Oh, he hit that good.
He hit it good.
Look at that.
He went with right English on that. Did you see that? I would have played that natural as hell. He played it with right. Look where he lands on that.
Yeah, he had almost got a lot of nice spin on
I
it.
can't believe. Yeah, he had a lot of spin to correct that shot because that's why I said he hit it bad. By the way,
All right, guys. Hill.
I did not. Yeah, Andy Gow, damn you.
Put it in the chat right now. Who's going to win,
Who's
Jason
gonna
or
win?
Mike? You're not holding to it. We're not going to hold you to it. We just want to know what you think. You saw these guys play for 3 hours now. All you got to do is let us know. Who do you think's going to win the match?
Race to 1.
I'm just kidding. It's only been 2 hours.
Been 2 hours and 37 minutes.
They started at 5:30.
5:40.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be 6.
They were supposed to start at 5:30. We did not actually roll film until 5:40.
All right, here we go, guys.
All
Cornelio to break.
Last rack for all the marbles.
Makes the 1 ball. Look at this spread. Look at this spread. It doesn't get better than
Spread
that.
out pretty good.
Doesn't get better than that. Really, the only position is probably 2 to the 3 and 3 to the 4 and 4 to the 5. So he's got 3 tough positions. 3 tough positions here. All right, he's got 1 down.
Sean says he's still thinking Mike.
All right, anybody else? I picked
Bobby
Jason.
picked Jason 2 games ago, 2 matches ago,
Yep.
or 2 racks ago. I got to get the
racks.
right word someday.
Yep. Oh, man, it drives me crazy in APA. When they played, and he goes, I won my first 2 matches. I'm like, no, you didn't. You won your first 2 racks. Like, no, I won my 2.
There
No,
is a
you
difference.
didn't.
There's a big difference. You won your first 2 racks, and then you lost the set.
All right. Yeah, exactly. All right, a little drawback here. Nice. All right, this is the shot.
6 balls left, folks.
This is the shot of the match, guys. Straight draw. You have to avoid the side pocket here.
This is rough, man. The 9's taking away the follow. The 4 ball's off angle, so the cue wants to head towards that top rail.
He's got to punch it straight
He's
back.
he's got to draw the hell out of it, but as we've seen, he's overdrawn several
Where
times.
he wants to be.
That's where he wants to land,
You
right
gotta
there.
Avoid the scratch, and you got to make the shot.
That's a rough shot right there. Look at this. It's like he was listening.
Close.
Pretty close. He just needed a little extra oomph, but this is still very makeable. Pocket speed, he should still have this.
Careful running that strike ball if he puts any kind of outside spin on it. Shouldn't if he hits it right. It come natural, like you said, Brian, almost natural. Wouldn't it be nice to see a break and run for set? All right, Papa, here's your chance. That's all you can root for when you're a player at Hill Hill. When their opponent's breaking is all you want to do is a chance. And dumber. So you're saying there's a chance. Missed it. He's going to leave another tough shot for Cornelio.
Here, last 5 balls.
This is a similar shot that Tim had earlier, and he stuck him right behind the 6 ball. Same shot. I want to see if he does it again.
Ooh,
he got it right behind the 6 ball. Almost identical, but this time
Tried it again.
Didn't get it though.
Not quite. Still,
Might have got him.
No, it's
he
still
might have
out.
got
I think
him.
it's still out there.
Might have got him. I didn't. I'm glad that somebody did. I don't know how to do that, but I liked it.
That's close.
Almost made it. All right, Cornelio. Here's
He's
your
going to leave the 5
chance.
sitting pretty.
Yeah, the only position ball you got to get is right here. Everything else is natural. Right, 7 inside, roll it down to the 8, and then 9's right there. Just got to get position on this 6 ball with some left spin.
That's all you got to do.
All you got to do. Draw it back too if you don't feel comfortable. Got to make it though. Don't spin it out. Stay down the shot. Follow through. There it is. But this a miss.
I felt that coming a mile. Like he's done that 3 times. When he goes for the draw shot,
It looks like he jumps up just a
it just
hair.
like he just shrugs
jumps.
it at the last second a little bit.
Yeah. It happens a lot. A lot of us do that. Oh, looks to play safe.
He played it poorly.
Did.
And
If
I'm
this
not
is-
sure what the goal there was. He wanted to maybe put the in the
so.
8.
I like drawing this out, Brian. I don't like playing it forward. Draw it past the 8.
Oh, I'm slapping this with some draw to the left corner and then coming straight at them 6. It's literally a center ball shot. Smash the 5 in the corner. You'll come right at
It is.
Oh my. Feel a little less smashy.
Yeah. So tough. Now he's going to jump, and the cue ball is not going to roll around that much. To get
And,
to the
even
7.
if he makes the 6, the 7's in no man's land.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You're watching the Shark Stream here at Yale Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena, and you're watching a list match, race to 9. It's 8-8.
Hill Thriller.
Yep. Brian, Bobby in the booth giving you play-by-play. And it's been very entertaining. Look at this. It's not over yet. But again, I want to say thank you for tuning us. The number's been going up consistently all night. I know a lot of you guys are missing the streams. We haven't been doing as much because Ashley, unfortunately, had to drop out of the list. Too much travel. And Lucas might be getting the boot as well because they're holding up the list. We may put Lucas on a in the area challenge match to the number 1 spot. But we're not sure we're going to do it because it's really holding our matches.
We haven't broadcast in more than a match a week. Kind of bummer.
That's a great shot right
what
there
a
by
shot
Papa.
from Papa.
Wow, he's got to stroke this one too, though.
No, this doesn't feel like that much of a challenge. Like literally just forward.
Yeah, but he's got the angle. He's going to run towards the 9 ball. If he goes towards the 9, he's not going to have a clean shot. Got to like force it. And then if he hits it too hard, that's what I was worried about.
But even if he hit that, well, my opinion is that if he hit that and made that 7,
all right.
But now he just kind of threw up a flare here. I think Jason's in 95% territory, barring any major malfunctions.
Leaving himself perfectly straight. No, he got an angle. He's good.
Got a piece. Probably gonna go forward again.
Yeah, I would. I'd maybe go towards the side or stay in the side or
2 rails, 9 in the bottom left.
Oh, on the rail.
He needed a little bit more oomph.
On the rail.
He's on the rail for all right. 1 ball left in this set.
Great match, guys. This is going to be Hill. Who's going to take it down? Will Jason finish it by making this 9 ball?
Got to come up with a clutch 9er.
He does. This is what it's all about. This is what the list is all about, guys. Playing competition, feeling the heat. How many other places can you get the heat on a stream playing in a match? It's just unbelievable here. And he's going to go home.
Knocks it down.
He's going to go home and watch that over and over. That's a great job. There's the shaking of hands. That was a great match. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can see the big crowd here at Yale Billiards, of course. Thank you very much for tuning in. Guys, remember, continue to like, share, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Check out the Boom and Freezer show. And that's it, Brian. That's all I got.
That's all you got? All right. Yeah, definitely check out Boom and Freezer. Check out Lucas Picasso Werner lighting up the WNT. And we'll have you some more content later in the week, I hope. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Good night.
Bobby Hilton here from the Shark Stream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream. And of course, McDermott Cues. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Taom Billiards, Salotto, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K. Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.